Welcome back, everyone. Today, we're looking into Insomniac's Wolverine, the PS5 exclusive that's been lurking for years. Its trailer roars with gore, but leaks of uglified characters, Sweet Baby Ink's shadow, and a messy dev history smell like trouble. Is this Logan's berserker comeback or another DEI fail? The Wolverine trailer hit State of Play 2025 like a feral beast. Logan tearing through a Madripoor dive bar, claws slicing mobs, gutting cyborgs in a bloodbath that'd make Deadpool jealous. IGN calls it visceral, with hack-and-slash combos, parries, and environmental takedowns like smashing foes into slot machines. Liam McIntyre's gritty voice tells a mature, tone-driven story of Logan's rage and search for answers, facing mutants like Omega Red and Mystique. Plus, being a Spartacus fan myself, I must say his choice was a good surprise. But hold the claws, this feels like Spider-Man with a mean streak. The fluid combos and wall-running scream Miles Morales, not Wolverine's raw edge. Where's the regenerative, healing, or moral choices that defined old X-Men games? The gore's intense, but is it just flashy slashes without innovation? Logan's a loner, not a reskinned web-slinger. Insomniac's leaning hard on spectacle, but the trailer hides a shallow soul. It promises brutality, but without unique mechanics or a story that bites. It's a brawler dressed in adamantium, not a Wolverine epic. I want berserker depth, not a gore-soaked Spider-Man clone. Announced in 2021 with Spider-Man 2, Wolverine vanished like Logan after a bad day, until State of Play 2025 set a fall 2026 release. But the road's been a slaughter. A 2023 hack leaked early builds, missions, and story beats, exposing a game barely formed. Insomniac called it resilient, but the breach forced rewrites and a new creative director. Years of silence fueled vaporware fears, with Gamescom 2025 teasing more reveals next spring, hinting at ties to a Venom spin-off. This isn't a smooth claw swipe, it's a hacked-up mess. 4 years of development, and leaks show a game evolving greatly, meaning it was nowhere near ready. Insomniac's juggling Spider-Man and Wolverine while licking wounds from the hack. Morale's reportedly tanked, and fans got nothing but radio silence until now. The trailer's polish can't hide the scars. A rushed story pivot and a studio stretched thin. Wolverine's a survivor, but this dev nightmare feels like a fight. Insomniac's barely winning. Fans deserve a beast, not a project patched together from leaks and desperation. The woke alarms blaring, and Wolverine's caught in the crossfire. Leaks confirm Sweet Baby Ink, the DEI consultancy behind many flops, has its claws in the narrative. That Park Place reports, fans are livid, with hacked screenshots showing a playable Jean Grey uglified with a masculine jawline, screaming agenda-driven redesign. Sweet Baby's rap sheet, Concord's $400 million shutdown, Suicide Squad's $200 million loss, and unknown Nine Awakenings' massive flop spells disaster. Insomniac's wokeness in Spider-Man 2, think Miles' progressive arcs, and everything about Mary Jane, already raised eyebrows, and now Jean's leak feels like Logan's getting the same treatment, sanitized for modern audiences. The trailer dodges overt DEI, leaning hard into gore, but leaks hint at narrative tweaks to broaden appeal. In a post-woke world where boycotts torch studios for less, this is a death wish. Fans don't want Wolverine wrestling identity politics. They want him slashing throats, not feelings. Sweet Baby's involvement isn't just a red flag, it's a warning siren. If they dull Logan's edge for inclusivity, this game's headed for a flop harder than adamantium. Insomniac's playing with claws they can't control. Wolverine claws into a 2025 industry split wider than a Weapon X lab. Western flops are bleeding. Fans, burned by preachy slop, demand raw escapism. Insomniac's woke history makes Wolverine a target. If Jean's redesign or Sweet Baby's tweaks leak more, it's boycott bait. Nintendo's Switch 2's 11 million sales, Metroid Prime 4's 92 Metacritic, proves fun trumps agendas. Wolverine's gore could save it. One DEI misstep in this climate and it's slashed to ribbons. The divide isn't politics, it's fun versus lectures, and Logan's walking a blade that could cut deep. Wolverine's current state is a bloody tease with no depth. The trailer's a gore fest, claws through skulls, Madripoor chaos, Omega Red, and Mystique taunting Logan. But it's Spider-Man with claws, slick combos, no sign of regenerative mechanics or moral choices that made old X-Men games shine. Compare to 2009's X-Men Origins Wolverine, a brutal gem with healing-based combat and branching paths that felt like Logan's soul. Ultimate Alliance gave mutant team-ups and player-driven stories. Insomniac's game looks like a linear hack-and-slash. In 2025's Flop Wave, where Veilguard died on woke vibes, Wolverine risks the same. The trailer's violence is a win, but without depth or choice, it's a shallow brawler, not a Wolverine epic. Logan's a tortured loner, not a sanitized slasher. Insomniac's got the claws, but where's the heart? This could be a bloody flop if it trades grit for agendas. Wolverine's a viral powder keg. If done poorly, this could ignite Gamergate 2.0. I hope the game will be a banger. Being a huge Wolverine fan myself, I hope for the best, but knowing the current state of Western game development, I expect the worst. Insomniac's Wolverine teases savage gore, but Sweet Baby's shadow, ugly leaks, and dev chaos scream flop. Kirk's tragedy exposed gaming's rift. Flops like Veilguard prove fans crave raw fun, not DEI duds. Wolverine could claw glory, but one misstep and it's dead. But for now, let's just hope for a deserving game for the Canadian Weapon X.